Welcome to HouseLux Estate, your trusted source for insightful and thought-provoking content. We're here to enlighten, inspire, and spark conversations on a variety of topics that matter. Our mission is to provide you with valuable insights and perspectives to help you navigate the complexities of life, relationships, and personal growth. Today, we turn our focus to a topic that is often overlooked, yet vital to understanding human behavior and relationships: the 10 signs of a broken man. We will explore the subtleties, the often unnoticed indicators that may suggest a man is dealing with inner turmoil. This is not about blame or judgment, but about understanding, empathy, and compassion. We believe that by shedding light on these signs, we can contribute to a more empathetic and understanding society, where everyone feels seen and heard. Stay tuned as we delve into the signs of a broken man. To understand a broken man, we first need to recognize the signs. Our journey begins with the first sign: emotional unavailability. This sign goes beyond the occasional need for solitude or a preference for keeping things to oneself. It's a persistent detachment, a wall that seems insurmountable. An emotionally unavailable man might seem distant, disengaged, or even indifferent. He may struggle to express his feelings, often resorting to silence or avoidance. It's as if there's an invisible barrier, preventing him from connecting on a deeper level. He may seem like he's there, but in reality he's miles away, trapped in his own world. Now let's delve into the second sign: constant self-deprecation. This is a tricky one, as it often masquerades as humor. A man who constantly puts himself down may seem like he's just being humble or funny, but there's often a deeper, more painful reality beneath the surface. It's not about an occasional self-deprecating joke. Instead, it's about a continuous pattern of belittling oneself. A relentless internal dialogue that keeps saying, "I'm not good enough." Self-deprecation can manifest in many ways. It could be in the form of constant apologies, even when they're not necessary. It might show up as an inability to accept compliments or a tendency to attribute successes to luck rather than personal effort. It's a sign that a man is wrestling with his self-worth, and it's a battle that can be exhausting and heartbreaking. Remember, these signs are not definitive diagnoses. They are merely indicators, signals that something might be amiss. It's crucial to approach them with empathy and understanding rather than judgment or criticism. These are the first two signs. Let's move on to the next ones. Continuing our journey, we come across the next two signs. Delving into the third sign, we encounter the fear of intimacy. This isn't just about romantic relationships, but about sharing oneself entirely. A broken man often struggles to let others in, to expose his vulnerabilities. He fears that if he opens up, he might get hurt again. This fear can be paralyzing, creating walls that keep others at bay. It's like living in a fortress, secure yet isolated. This fear of intimacy can have a profound impact on a person's life, limiting their ability to form meaningful connections and experience the richness of human relationships. Moving on, the fourth sign is perpetual pessimism. This is not just about seeing the glass half empty, but about constantly expecting it to shatter. A broken man often views the world through a lens of negativity, expecting the worst in every situation. This perpetual pessimism can be a self-fulfilling prophecy. When you're always bracing for the worst, you might just end up inviting it. Pessimism can drain the joy out of life, turning even the most vibrant colors to shades of gray. It's a heavy burden to bear, casting a shadow over every aspect of a person's existence. These signs, the fear of intimacy and perpetual pessimism, are not just patterns of behavior. They are cries for help from a wounded soul, from a man who has been broken by life's hardships. They're not just about his relationship with others, but about his relationship with himself. These are signs 3 and 4 pointing towards a broken spirit. They are powerful indicators that someone might be struggling, silently wrestling with inner demons. Recognizing these signs is the first step towards understanding, towards empathy, and towards healing. So, let's continue this journey together, exploring the signs of a broken man and the ways to help him mend. As we delve deeper, the signs become more apparent. Our journey continues as we explore the fifth sign of a broken man, which is a lack of self-care. Now, this isn't just about skipping a few showers or forgetting to brush his teeth. This goes much deeper, reaching into the realm of mental and emotional well-being. A man who is hurting might neglect his health, his appearance, and even his basic needs. He may eat poorly, exercise less, or not at all, and disregard his physical appearance. But it's more than that. He may also neglect his emotional needs. He might isolate himself, avoid activities he once enjoyed, or become indifferent to his own happiness. This neglect of self-care can be a cry for help, a sign that he is struggling internally and doesn't know how to ask for the support he needs. Moving on, the sixth sign to watch out for is difficulty trusting others. This can manifest in many ways. A broken man might be overly suspicious, question motives, or fear betrayal at every turn. This stems from past hurt and disappointment that has not been adequately addressed or healed. He might believe that by putting up walls and keeping people at arm's length, he's protecting himself from further pain. While it's natural to want to safeguard oneself from emotional harm, this lack of trust can be damaging to relationships. It creates a barrier that prevents genuine connection and intimacy, leaving both parties feeling isolated and misunderstood. Trust is the bedrock of any healthy relationship. Without it, there's instability, insecurity, and a constant sense of unease. It's important to remember, though, that trust issues don't just affect romantic relationships. They can also impact friendships, family ties, and professional relationships. These signs, a lack of self-care and difficulty trusting others, highlight the internal struggle of a broken man. It's a silent battle, fought behind closed doors and masked by a smile. But with understanding, patience, and support, these men can find their way back to healing and happiness. These signs highlight the internal struggle of a broken man. The journey into understanding a broken man continues. As we delve deeper into our exploration, we encounter the seventh sign: isolation from social activities. A broken man often finds it challenging to engage in social activities. He may retreat into his own world, distancing himself from friends, family, and others who could provide emotional support. This isolation isn't necessarily because he dislikes company. Rather, it's a defense mechanism, a way to protect his fragile emotions from further damage. He may feel that by isolating himself, he can avoid situations that might trigger painful memories or emotions. But this isolation only serves to amplify his feelings of loneliness and despair. Now let's move on to the eighth sign: overwhelming feelings of guilt. Guilt is a common emotion for many of us, but for a broken man, it's often amplified to an unbearable degree. He may blame himself for past mistakes, real or imagined, and this guilt can consume him. It becomes a heavy burden, one that he carries around with him every day. It can lead to feelings of unworthiness and self-loathing, further deepening his emotional wounds. One crucial thing to remember is that these signs are not definitive proof of a broken man. They are indicators, patterns that may suggest a deeper issue. Everyone experiences periods of isolation or feelings of guilt, but when these feelings become chronic, overwhelming, and start to impact a person's daily life, it may be a sign of a deeper emotional struggle. Understanding these signs is the first step in helping a broken man heal. It's not about labeling or judging him, but about acknowledging his pain and offering support. A broken man is not a lost cause. With understanding, patience, and professional help, he can navigate out of his emotional distress and towards a healthier, happier life. Signs 7 and 8 further uncover the layers of a broken man. As we continue on this journey, we will explore the final two signs, drawing us closer to a complete understanding of this complex emotional landscape. Our journey concludes with the final two signs. The ninth sign of a broken man is an inability to express love. This is often due to past traumas or hurts that have left deep wounds. He might struggle to say those 3 little words, "I love you," or to show affection in a way that feels genuine. It's not that he doesn't feel love, but rather, he has trouble communicating it. Moving on, the 10th sign is constantly seeking validation. This is a clear indication of his low self-esteem. He may seek constant reassurance, needing to be told he's good enough, smart enough, or simply enough. It's an exhausting cycle that can take a toll on both him and those around him. With these final signs, we complete our list, but it's important to remember that this is just a guide. Everyone's experiences will vary. We hope this has shed some light on the often overlooked issue of broken men. Understanding these signs is the first step towards healing. In this journey, we've delved into the 10 signs of a broken man. We've identified the telltale signs such as emotional withdrawal, constant self-blame, and the inability to express emotions, to name a few. We've also highlighted the symptoms of deep-seated insecurity, fear of intimacy, and the constant need for reassurance. We've explored the struggles of a man who finds himself trapped in the past, unable to move forward, and one who's always in a defensive mode, pushing people away. Lastly, we've touched on the signs of a man who's lost his sense of purpose and one who's overly critical of himself. Now, understanding these signs is crucial, but recognizing them is only the beginning. What follows is equally important: the healing journey. The road to recovery often starts with acknowledging the pain. It's about allowing yourself to feel, to grieve, and to understand that it's okay to be not okay. Seeking professional help is an important step. Therapists and counselors can provide a safe space to express feelings, confront fears, and work through insecurities. Self-care cannot be overlooked either. It's about prioritizing your mental health, taking time to relax, engage in enjoyable activities, and practice mindfulness. It's about nurturing your body and mind and remembering that it's okay to put yourself first. Building healthy relationships is another crucial component. Surround yourself with people who understand, support, and uplift you. Remember, it's perfectly fine to lean on others when you need to. The journey to healing may be a long one, but it is certainly possible. It's about taking small steps, being patient with yourself, and always remembering that you're not alone. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. Thank you for joining us on HouseLux Estate. Don't forget to subscribe for more insightful content.